Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. I'm Gigi Barnett. Hope you're all having a great morning so far. It is chilly out there, pretty cold. Be sure to have your heavy jacket, your hats, your gloves, your scarves, anything that you need to keep yourself warm as the day goes on. Things are just chilly out there, but luckily tomorrow we're going to be seeing a little bit of a warm up here, feeling nice before Sunday comes in. It rings in with some rain, some wintry precipitation. Jim's going to talk about all that he's seeing currently with the forecast on Sunday. Seems like things are still kind of up in the air regarding what we could be seeing. We could be seeing some snow. Jim will let you know what he's thinking ahead of Sunday. But we do have a story before we dive into the rest of the forecast. Coming out of Kinston, yesterday we received some information about a woman who works as a nursing assistant at a nursing home in Kinston who was arrested and is accused of fraud. The court documents that we went through showed that she spent thousands of dollars on some purchases using one of her patients' debit cards. So we have a look into the investigation as well as reaction from Kinston residents.
Arrest was made Wednesday in a Kinston nursing home fraud case that stemmed from 2024. Police say a certified nursing assistant is accused of using her patient's debit card information and spending thousands of dollars in purchases.
It's sad the way people treat other people like that, you know.
Police say 45-year-old Hildaris Parker Green obtained debit card information belonging to a resident at Signature Healthcare in Kinston and used it to make unauthorized purchases. Warrants say she spent at least $2,200 and attempted to spend more than $6,000. Kinston residents I spoke with all shared the same sentiment that taking advantage of the elderly is unfair.
True in my heart, well, somebody take advantage of the elderly and they need help, help. And I think it's very wrong that people need to look into it and start doing better than what they're doing.
Well, you are like counting on people to take care of your loved ones. It's just not right.
Parker Green is being charged with 9 counts of identity theft, 11 counts of attempted obtaining property by false pretenses, 9 counts of obtaining property by false pretenses, and exploitation of an elderly or disabled adult.
All right, so now we're going to be turning over to the weather forecast. I know Jim's got a lot to talk about regarding Sunday's forecast.
Indeed.
A lot going on.
Yep. And I'm going to give you first a couple of looks out there right now in case you're running out. Grab the heavy jacket and the accessories. Air temp in New Bern is 26. Throw that wind in near 10. Wind chill values in the teens, most areas. Greenville 27. Not showing a lot of wind, but trust me, we were just standing out there. That wind is blowing occasionally, and the wind chill, generally, whatever your thermometer says, subtract 10. And that'll be the case through the day. We'll be hitting 10 to 15 on the winds with those gusts making it feel 10 degrees colder than the air temp. All right, Sunday's system continues to look primarily like a rain event on the coast with a mix inland. I've got a sunrise to midnight window here. Generally rain at sunrise for all areas, I think. Maybe even pre-sunrise, 2, 3, 4 a.m. Light rain from I-95 to the coast. That continues through midday, early afternoon. Colder air coming in at mid-late afternoon starts to change that rain over to maybe some sleet to light snow. All right, timing, how long that wintry weather lasts, that'll dictate the impacts of this event. This morning, it looks like a lower impact storm than it was looking yesterday, meaning under an inch, if that, a dusting to maybe under an inch on grassy surfaces. I may change that tune or that wording a little bit as new data comes in. Right now, it looks like not a lot of wintry weather, so that should keep us generally okay Sunday afternoon. As we get into the overnight and that temp starts to tumble, we will have slick spots on the roadways. Even if you end up just getting all rain, some areas, anything that's wet at 7, 8, 9 o'clock will freeze over, black ice. There's the storm again, Sunday 1 p.m. So Sunday morning, rain. This is one of several models. Some are a little bit drier, some are a little bit more on the wintry weather side inland. This one particularly shows more of a rain event. with that changeover as we get into the afternoon, evening. All right, and this is a slower model. Some of them are a little faster than this guy. That's why I think generally sunrise to midnight, within that broad window, that's when we're dealing with a precip. Cold rain, Highway 17 eastward, and then further inland, that threat for that little bit of mix. Same thing on this model. This is a different model I'm showing you. Sunday morning, sun comes up, rain drops, late morning, still showing rain. This may change now. If that cold air comes in a little earlier, we'll start to see the changeover. You can see a little bit of snow and mix on the back end there, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I think we will have a little more than indicated on the model there, maybe enough to get a little coating on the grassy surfaces, late afternoon, evening, and then again by midnight, if not a little earlier, skies clear out, temp tumbles. So rain likely on the coast Sunday. Rain changes to light snow or a mix inland as it's moving away late afternoon, evening. And again, dusting to possibly under an inch for some areas, central northern counties and west of Highway 17. Possible, not a slam dunk on that. Slick spots certainly possible Sunday evening into the overnight, maybe into Monday morning. It's going to be bitter cold Monday morning. So again, I think there will be a few slick areas here or there. Forecast still shifting, still working on it, still adjusting, much like we do with tropical systems, always looking at the new data, adjusting accordingly. So be ready for possible shifts and everything I just said. I don't think major shifts. Certainly looks wet with a chance for a little wintry weather Sunday night, Sunday evening. Right now, clear out there. We're 15 to 20 degrees colder than it was yesterday morning. There's your air temps, 24 on average. As I scan the numbers, looks like a good number to me. A couple of teens inland, closer to 30 on the coast. And again, throw the wind in at 7 to 15, gusting 20. We get wind chill values around 15, 16, 17 degrees as you head out of your home. Bundle up, that wind chill tracker, and maybe a low 40 this afternoon for a wind chill. I think generally it feels like the 30s through the afternoon. Tomorrow, that's better. 61. The wind chill's not an issue tomorrow. It's going to be windy, but not going to be a cold wind. Low 60s. Enjoy Saturday. That mild air for one day. That's it. Fire danger risk, medium today, medium to maybe high tomorrow. We'll see what the Weather Service does. But certainly increasing winds a little bit tomorrow may bump that risk up a little bit. So keep an eye on that. If you have to burn tomorrow, I know some of you have to, just be smart, be safe, have water nearby. It is dry out there. That drought continues. 8-day forecast, mid-40s sunny today, low 60s. Still mostly sunny tomorrow. There'll be some clouds here and there, but no precip. Of course, Sunday tracking the storm on the coast and everything that comes with it, with the rain to the mix inland, afternoon, evening. We'll say adios to that thing Sunday night with a few slick roads early Monday for the holiday. Sunny skies for Martin Luther King Jr. Day with cold air. And really, I don't see that cold air breaking until maybe late week. I say breaking. Low to mid-50s, still below normal temps all week long, but at least maybe getting some 50s back by late in the week, Gigi. We do get that one day tomorrow, and hang on to that, because that's pretty good stuff for the middle of January to get some low to maybe mid-60s on a weekend day as a gift. Sunday, we lose that gift.
Yeah, sounds like tomorrow is your day to do any kind of errands that you're looking to get done. And I know that there are also a lot of Martin Luther King Jr. Day events throughout the weekend and also on Monday. So if you got one tomorrow, sounds like that's a good day to be outside. Sunday, a little dicey there, and of course Monday, be careful on the roads if you're heading out to an event in the morning. Sunday,
the whole deal is going to be how quickly the cold air gets in the afternoon, how quickly that temp drops. But I do think we'll get a window there with a changeover, at least for 1, 2, 3 hours, afternoon hours inland, where we're getting a little mixed precipitation. How much, how long does it last? Still working on those details. But the impacts certainly have come down a little bit from what it was looking like.
That's great to hear.
I agree.
All right. Jim, thank you so much for the update. And thank you all for joining us again. Hope you all have a great Friday and a great weekend.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.